Good day, everybody. I know it's been a minute. Yo. How's everybody? Give y'all a little time to come in the room. Out here on these highways and byways. Not long, just doing a turnaround. Heading back to the ranch. Give y'all an update on a little bit what I got going on. You know, not too much in detail, but just a little bit what I have going on at the moment. Talk about a few things and let y'all go. Tend to y'all's day, rest of the day. I don't know what time it is. Maybe a lot of y'all getting off work, getting situated. Just want to come in and just chop it up with y'all for a second. Like I said, I'm not going to hold y'all long. I just want to give y'all some information. Y'all coming to the room, if you don't mind, hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. Let me know when y'all tuning in from. Where everybody tuning in from. You know, let me know how the weather is in y'all's location. You know, hey, if y'all like the content, you know, be sure to like, share, and subscribe too. If y'all haven't subscribed, come on over, subscribe and join the tribe. I appreciate it. You know, hey, while y'all here for me to kick your shoes off, you don't gotta run, you know, these YouTube streets. Kick your shoes off, you know, have a drink, have a sip of some coffee, tea, and whatnot, you know, and chop it up with me for a minute, you know. Don't forget, you know, let me know where y'all tuning in from. India, all right, India in the building, what's going on? Hey, if y'all haven't subscribed, come on over, subscribe and join the tribe. Appreciate it. Andy Hawks. Hey, appreciate you stopping in. Carol, appreciate you stopping in. You know, appreciate all of y'all. Diana, hey, how you doing? Appreciate y'all stopping in. Hey, hit the like button if you don't mind. You know, share and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But I know I have been on here for a minute, and my apologies for that. You know, I've been trying to take care of some business. If you look back on my channel, you know, I've been trying to put a little bit of work as much as possible. You know, but you know what? It's hard, it's challenging, it's difficult. But at the end of the day, it's all worth it. You know, but this is not the topic at the moment. The topic is you see that RV on my land, right? Is it worth it? And I know a lot of y'all have pondered on getting an RV, getting a mobile home, and some haven't even thought about getting a mobile home, getting an RV. Okay? So I'm gonna give y'all, you know, my blunt, honest opinion on is it worth it or not? Is it worth purchasing, renting, you know, whatever you got to do, or whatever you're doing in order to have this RV or this mobile home. Okay? So, the mobile home is very useful. Okay? I don't have many cons. I have more pros. it comes to the mobile home. Now, the RV, that's the one that has the motor in it. I had one of them as well. Look back on my video. Honestly, I wouldn't advise anybody getting an RV. It's best for you to get a four-wheel drive, a dually, to pull a mobile home, or a fifth wheel with your truck. There's a lot of work, a lot of mechanics that goes into having an RV. I wouldn't recommend it, nor will I advise you to get one. If those who have one, you understand what I'm talking about. I had one, so I have experience, and a lot of money went down the drain when it came to owning an RV. Now, it's mobile home, one that I have. It wasn't costly. I'm not going to go into details of how much it costs or whatever. Shop around. I would say that I got it on Facebook Marketplace. I would tell you that. I wouldn't advise so much going to one of these dealers. They're going to mollywop you across the head. You can go on Facebook Marketplace or some other, site, and you can find a good deal for same one, something similar to what I have. Something similar to what I have. And those coming to the room, if you hit the like button for me, I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, come on, subscribe. Join the tribe. I have a lot more content, that I'm gonna be bringing out as well. But hey, it's a process. I want just work with me. It's not a race. It's a marathon. Okay, one step at a time. Me anyway, because I'm a one-man team. Got a little bit of help, just a little bit. But other than that, it's a one-man team. Okay, so work with me, y'all. Work with me, help me out. If y'all have any advice, suggestions, anything, I welcome it all too as well. So get back on topic. The mobile home that I purchased, actually it sleeps over 7, almost like 9 or 10, right? And so I haven't had that many in there. A lot of mobile homes that come with showers, toilets, eating area, stove, refrigerator, oven, the basics. It's a moving apartment, should I say. And something abruptly happens, and you need to get out. Hey, that's a perfect getaway right there. You can move that thing, park it here and there. If something happens to the vehicle you're towing the mobile home with, what you can do? You can rent a U-Haul truck, or someone can come hook up to it, detach the hitch, RV, or your mobile home rather, and hook it up with somebody else that has a towing capacity, and get it to where it needs to go to, take a truck to the shop. When you got that RV, and the motor go out with that, that's going to the shop, and now you got to get a hotel, clean out, pack up all your stuff. It's honestly, it's a headache. I don't know how some people are doing it, because one thing with an RV, you got to stay in motion. You can't let that thing just sit. Because once it sits, that's what happened to mine. Everything just start acting up. You got to get a part for this, part for that, part for this, part for that, part for this, part for that, part for this, part for that. Before you know it, you be like, man, look, I'm drained out. I'm constantly spending money on this thing, and it may just be sitting there. It may be sitting on your land for a minute. You ask a lot of these people that with RVs, either they got a newer one, they got a lot of them have warranties for these RVs. They coaches, they going coast to coast, they traveling more. But if you plan on just having one of them just sitting on your land, and you can go hop in it one day, and I'm gonna go hop in it and go on down, take it on the road trip to whatever city you may choose to take it to or whatnot. You've been sitting for so long. Now the fuel pump may have went bad, because now there's, the one of the tanks may rust it out. You know, I mean, these some of the things that happen to me. Okay, it may not happen to you now. You know, hey, this is just me. You know what I mean? Things that happen to me may not happen to you. May not happen to y'all. You know, I pray that it don't. But I'm just saying the best option I will go for is what you see on that thumbnail. You know, I mean, if you don't got the money right away, understood. I didn't either. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the money right away. You know, it's called stacking. You know, it's called, you know, sometimes you have to sacrifice some things. You may have to sell some things. Whatever you may have to do, I advise you to do it in order to get some things that's going to benefit you in the long run. And these are one of the things will definitely benefit you and it's definitely, you know, well worth it. Okay? I mean, you're not going to waste your money by having one of these. And I don't think that the mobile homes is going to depreciate. I think if anything, the way things going now, it's going to appreciate. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. I would suggest y'all to look into getting one, maybe not as big, maybe don't sleep as many people that mine sleep, but I advise y'all to look into getting one, you know, however you need to get it. If you got a good credit, it ain't about, you know, someone going out there and, you know, financing it, but if that's how you got to get it, go ahead and get it, because a lot of these prices is going up. Mortgage is going up, rent is going up, gas is going up. You name it, it's going up. And it may not come down anytime soon. And I'm out here on these highways and byways, y'all, and I hauled a lot of produce and product, you know, dry and frozen produce. Okay? I have other brothers that's hauling things as well, you know, lumber, wood that goes on flatbeds, and we talk. I go to ports, I go to warehouses, and they talk. And I'm coming to tell you today, you better get ready. Don't sit there and twiddle your thumbs and think about what going to a club you may be going to, and, you know, going out to eat and all that. Even the things that we eat today, it's not what we used to eat. This food is making us sick. It's making a lot of people sick. It's killing a lot of people. Even the water that we drink, the air that we breathe. And if y'all haven't woke up, you better wake up and crawl from underneath that rock that you're up under and realize what's going on. Anything that you get, y'all, I'm telling you, and I'm screaming from the mountaintop. And the RV is one thing that you can buy some land, go through a homeowner financing, owner financing company, look it up today, call them tomorrow, you know what I mean, pay some payments. If you're paying rent and you're paying mortgage, you can pay for some land. Do your research. Do your due diligence. You can do that. You're paying, you know, you're paying for a ring, you're paying for whatever else you're paying a mortgage on or payment on. You can pay a payment on that land. Get you an RV. Pay payment on that if you need to. But whatever you need to do, you need to get you and your family situated together, prepared. Because if something jump off tomorrow, and you know it ain't no longer rumors of war, we there. Turn your news on, world news. Start looking at these things. Look at these events that's taking place right now. And prepare yourself. Start buying stuff. Because right now, it's rationing. It's going on in some places. Whether you know it or not. You see what's going on in other countries right now. You don't think it's heading this way? You don't think it's heading this way, y'all? Yes, it is. But the GOV trying to hide, cover up a lot of things. Because if a panic happens, they ain't able to control a lot of things. I ain't gonna say too much on these airways, but I hope that you picking up what I'm putting down. Because it's factual. It's factual. Get some rice. Always. You know, my apologies, y'all. It's their network. You know, I'm trying to whatever. You know, but anyway, Google, look it up, ask an elder what it is, how to do it. If you ain't planting, you better get some seeds. You know, heirloom seeds preferably, organic seeds preferably. Okay, get some soil. If you don't got no soil, you better get some chickens. Well, I can't get no chickens. I live in subdivision. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta survive. Okay? So you know, as long as ain't no noise ordinance, then don't get no rooster. Rooster gonna be sitting there crowing. The hens don't crow. The hens don't need a rooster to lay eggs. Okay? Get some quail. Man, don't get no guineas. Guineas are loud. Get some quail. Within 4 weeks, you'll be having eggs with a quail. You're ready to process it within 4 to 5, 6 weeks. Ready to process it. Okay? Hey, y'all gotta do your due diligence. Hey, if those coming to the room, if you can be so kind, hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. Those that don't know me, maybe just out here, just walking these YouTube streets. I go by the off-grid trucker. You know, I've been driving truck for over 26 years. Also off-grid. So go check out my channel. So you can get a little bit, know me a little bit more, whatnot. And I appreciate y'all all for stopping in, checking me out. I know y'all got a lot of things you be doing today, but you stopped over here, sit in, peep your head in, send a shout out. Don't forget, let me know where y'all tuning in from. We got India in the building, a lot of other places, a lot of other states and countries. Is in the building. I appreciate y'all for stopping in. But as I was saying, you seen that RV on my picture, that's what got your attention. You want to see what's going on. And my advice is for everybody to try to get one. Find one that sleeps, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in there. And if you have to, all of y'all go in on it. Y'all all go in on that land and start building y'all's land up. At least you have a roof over your head. You have somewhere to take a hot shower. You have some running water. Some even come to get a fifth wheel. Some even come with the washer and dryer in there. You don't got to get anything new. You can get something that's gently used. Okay? They got books out there. They got YouTube University to go to learn how to fix these things up. All right? But my point is, you need to find some shelter. You need to find something, in which it's going to benefit you when things hit the fan. It's already on the way to the fan. You know what I'm saying? You can almost smell it. You can definitely see it. If your eyes is open, you can see it. And I don't want y'all to get caught up when they're not just me, but other YouTuber has been screaming from the mountaintop to get ready, to prepare yourself, to get this, to get that. YouTube may not be up forever. Then where you going to go to try to get information? So you got to get some books. Get some books right now. Go to Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, wherever you got to go. Purchase some books. Laminate the books. Whatever you got to do. Get some books on urbanomics, on herbs, on compatible gardening, on gardening in general, building certain things, building books, as far as electrical and plumbing and heating and AC, whatever it is that you need to get, hey, get it. Get it. For those who are tuning in right now, as I was saying, I prefer a mobile home over an RV. I prefer a mobile home over an RV. Okay, RV is the one that has the motor in it, that's drivable. Mobile home is the one that you see there, one with either the bumper pull behind or the fifth wheel. You don't got to have a semi truck. You just got to have a dually or whatnot that has the fifth wheel inside of the bed. And you back up and you connect the fifth wheel on that, and you're on your way. For them, the two most vital things I will get for real, y'all, is a dually, and a fifth wheel trailer if need to be, or a pull behind trailer. Okay, I would do that and buy some land. You can rent some land, owner financing. Google it right now. Google it right now. Owner financing land. Owner financing land. Google it right now. Call them tomorrow. Don't do you a disservice. do you a good service and call them and see what they asking for. Get on the website. You don't need a whole lot of land. Just get something right now. Get you an acre, a half an acre, quarter acre. You know what I mean? Get something to which you and your family can get to safely. When something jump off in the city, the first thing gonna happen is martial law. They're gonna shut everything down. Ain't nobody leaving, ain't nobody coming in. And now you're totally dependent on the government for food, water, shelter. It's gonna be mayhem in the streets. It's going to be a bloodbath going on in the streets. They coming in, they raiding homes, they doing all type of things. When they come into your house, I don't care if you think that you in the I'm in a subdivision. I'm in a, I got security, in front. Hey, them the first one they coming to y'all. Them the first places that these thugs and criminals that y'all scared of, and you thinking about. That's where they coming. You think they coming through the hood? They know ain't nobody in the hood got nothing. They coming to the suburbs. I want to let you know now. They coming for your guns and everything else. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm just keeping it 100. I was once in them streets myself. I still talk to people that's in the streets. And I'm telling you, this is some of the things in which they saying right now. So don't think that you're safe because you in a suburb and that you behind a big fence, that you got security at your front gate. They coming through the fence, they snatching security up, and they coming into your house. You don't think about you and your wife or whatever. Y'all got guns, y'all got ammo. They'll wait it out. If it's 100 of them, they can wait it out. You'll run out of ammo eventually. So what you gonna do? This is something to think about now. And this may be for you. Maybe for you. What you gonna do? Ask yourself that question. My advice is get away from the city. 2 hours, 3 hours, because guess what? When things happen, there's not gonna be any gas. So how are they gonna get out there, way out there in the country? You think they're gonna get out there and walk 2 or 3 hours, maybe take weeks to get out there? They don't know nothing about no survival in the wood. They from the country. You understand? For those coming to the room, if you can be so kind to hit that like button for me, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Hey, let me know where y'all tuning in from. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. I miss quite a few people down here. Okay, sis. Appreciate you. Show us your home, sir. Show you my home. Hey, I showed it to you. It's on the thumbnail. It's on the thumbnail. Go check it out. See, that's one thing I really don't do. I really don't get into showing you all inside of my house. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you the outside. Matter of fact, I'll show you a little bit of my cabin once I get it going. I'll show you a little bit of that, but once I get it up, that's as far as you're gonna go with that. There's certain things you don't show, all right? Because you don't know who's truly watching, all right? And but let me say this though, it's for entertainment purposes only. One thing you don't want to do, is try to find out anybody on these YouTube streets, where they living at, and try to show up on their home. Okay, I live in the Ozarks. I'll tell you that much. You can take it from there. Show up on my property. I want it if you want to. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. Do the research on the Purple Ribbon Law. Those don't know. Those who do, they know. All right. I'll say that. Missouri. Absolutely. Okay. Y'all out there in Missouri. All right. Homesteading. Yes, it's homesteading. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's about. That's where it's at. But yeah, as I was saying, even if you got to get a tent, to get out there on your land, get a tent. Now they got some nice tents out there as well. Don't be scared to get out there. Get out there now. My advice, once again, owner financing land. Owner financing. Okay? Owner financing. For those who haven't never heard of it before, I'm giving you some jewels right now. I'm giving you some nuggets right now to look that up. Owner financing. A lot of people ain't gonna give it to you. They're gonna say, well, you gotta look and do your due diligence and all that. Hey, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Owner financing. That's what I went through. Okay? I went through owner financing. Now, who and what, if y'all interested and want to know, let me, I need to know you real person, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't give a lot of things out just over the internet, you know what I'm saying? But I will give you these little nuggets. Okay? Those who want to know, go ahead and hit me up on my page or one of my channels or something like that. I may take a minute, not a long time, but matter of fact, this video right here, leave put a 7 or something. Put a 7 down there. And those watching the video now and those going to watch it later, going to replay, put a 7 in the room if you're interested to know, where you can go to purchase some land here in the U.S. I don't know any other place outside, because I know I got people tapping in from other places, other countries or whatnot. I don't know anything about any other countries, where you can go get some land at, but even those that's in the U.S. that have family members that has land, reach out to them. And I seen a guy on social media who made $1 million on a quarter acre land, a quarter acre of land. Okay, so all depends on what you got going on. How the Most High is directing you and what you need to do and how you need to do it. Anything's capable. You can make money on a quarter acre land. You probably can make money on less than that. But you got to do your due diligence, do your research. And see what all it takes, what all you need to to have in order to develop your land, in order to be profitable. Okay. And those coming to the room, if you be so kind, hit that like button for me, just tap the screen 2 times or hit that thumb or something. I appreciate it. It really goes a long way. Because there's a lot of content that I want to bring forth. But I need to be on more of a. I need some privacy. You know what I mean? Because I need to know who's lurking, who's listening, who's watching. Because I don't want to say a lot of things. There's a lot of things I can say, I want to say, but I got to hold my tongue. I got to hold back. Because sometimes I get a little excited. I get excited a little bit when we're talking about this type of lifestyle, man. I really do. It moves me. It'll never get old to me. It'll never get old. I love it. Those who've been out there in the country, from the country, and compare that to the city, there's no comparison at all. If I'm making any sense, if that makes sense, the city is no comparison to the country life. Hit that thumb and let me know that you listen, that I'm right on point. Hit like that, what I said, if you don't mind. Show me that, that I'm right on point, y'all. Let me know in the chat. Say, yeah, put a 7. And put a, no, not a 7. 7 means, okay, somebody got a 7. Okay, give me a 9. If I'm making any sense right now. If this making any sense, put a 9 up in the room if you don't mind. The city have no comparison whatsoever on the country life. And for those, I'm from the city. Born and raised in the hood. You know what I mean? In the hood. But I live in the country as well with my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? But so I've been in both worlds. The only one on the farm. You know what I mean? Me, some chickens, some turkeys, some ducks, pigs, horses, and cows. That was my homies. That's who I grew up with outside the city. But man, it was so peaceful. It was so serene. I mean, you could walk even right now on my property. I come outside early in the morning, I hear cows, donkeys, chickens, dogs barking, cows mooing, birds chirping. Man, you don't hear no fussing and fighting. You don't hear no arguing. You don't hear no glass busting. You don't hear no guns popping off. You don't hear no sirens. You don't hear none of that. No helicopters in the sky. You don't hear none of that. That country living is where it's at. That's right, sis. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. And I'm trying to get y'all, I'm trying to motivate, inspire y'all to get you a piece of that country living. Just go out there and take a walk. Just, man. I know you're tired of having to pay these bills. These bills is man, it's crazy. I don't even want to I got a mailbox right now, y'all. It's sitting beside my table. I took the mailbox down. You hear me? I took the mailbox down. I don't want a bill. I got 2 bills. That's it. 2 bills. I got 2 bills. Insurance and phone bill. And, well, I got food. I got food too, but I'm working on that right now. I'm trying to be 100% straight from the land. 100% straight from the land. I even changed my eating habits. Because this food is just ridiculous. I don't even know what I'm eating right now. I'm trying to get in touch with some local farmers, right now, that's butcher their own meat. Cows, red Angus, black Angus. Right now, we don't even know what we're eating. It says all beef, 100% beef. It could be from 4 or 5 different types of cows. It could be for different parts of the cow. They even told me they put the hair in the cows and grind that up real fine. And we don't know what we're eating, but now a lot of these people, they are having stomach issues, dietary issues. I mean, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. And we see this. We hear about this. We're going through this. These bills is outrageous. The water bill, they can do anything to the water. Well, yeah, guess what? We need water. I got free water. I learned how to get out there to the lake. I stack my money up to see the things that I may need. And I go out to the lake and I harvest my own water. I bring my own water in which the side has made possible for free. Run that thing through a filter, and I have good, crisp drinking water for free. I don't have to worry about paying no water bill. I can let my whole 330-gallon IBC tow just run out. Just run. Just run it. As long as I want. I got lights. Man, keep them lights on. I ain't worried about turning them lights out. As long as I want. Oh, no, I do have another. I got paid for right now. I got paid for gas for my generator until I fully get my solar. And it's coming. Hooked up. And my propane. I got propane too. I paid for propane. I got a dual generator. Y'all go look at my last video. Y'all see my dual generator. It's a Predator. 5,000 watt Predator generator. Also have quite a few other generators as well. But that Predator is that thing. That's all I can say. Do your research on it. Matter of fact, I do something on it next. When I get back to the land, I'll do a video on it, show you how it works, the range and everything like that. Okay, I'll do that for you. But yeah, heat from the RV. As long as I got gas, my heater works, the AC works, free. I don't have to pay no bills. And this is what you want to. This is what you're trying to become. Self-sufficient. You don't want to be out here paying these bills, man, because there's a lot more. That money can go other places besides on these companies that trying to milk people. You know what I'm saying? Inflation, hyperinflation. Because you gotta have water. What you gonna say? Oh, I gotta have water. I gotta have this. I gotta have that. But if you out there, you gotta have it in the city. Unless you got yourself in a place, in a house to where you got your solar and stuff set up at. You know what I mean? You got a wood stove and stuff like that. But when you're out there in that country, you can leave your door open. I leave my door unlocked. I leave my screen door open all night long. I don't have to worry about nobody coming in my screen door, because you come through that gate and get past my dogs, hey, you ask for it, okay? But you can't do that. I can't do that in the city. I can do it in the city, man. But will I be able to sleep good? Well, I have to put my dog on the front porch or something like that. And they'll be up all night barking because a lot of action going on. All the time my dogs bark, if they hear something in the woods, they see something, you know what I mean? Other than that, I don't have to worry about them. I sleep real good. And that's what you want to be able to do. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to be in a place where you won't have to worry about somebody breaking into your house, somebody, you know, doing this or doing that. Man, it's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful thing when you're out there in that country living. You know, get you an RV. I mean, get you a mobile home. Don't get an RV now. Get you a mobile home if you can. You know what I mean? If you can, stack up. Like I said, don't do it by yourself. You don't have to do it by yourself. You get a hole with 2, 3 people, 4 people, and you talk about a lot of these mobile homes. They got double bunk beds. You know what I mean? Mine, I got 4 in mine. I got 4 bunks. Well, I got 2 bunks. 2 on each side. That sleeps 4 or 6. All depends, you know, the children in there or whatever. But if it's adults, you can put 4 adults up in there. You know what I mean? You got a master bedroom. You got a couch to lay out. You got a table that turns into a bed. You know what I mean? You got many different options. The only thing you're in there for is to lay your head at the end of the day. During the daytime, you're out there grinding. You're out there building. You're out there making some things happen. Okay? Look into that. Look into that. But look into getting that land. Owner financing. Owner financing. Owner financing. Okay? Owner financing. Lonia, taxing the back. You gotta drive. Yeah, I'm driving. I ain't driving. I got something else driving for me. Yeah. What you got going on? What y'all got going on today? Hey, I hope that y'all was able to receive something from, even if it's one person, just one, to say, you know what? I'm coming out the city. I'm getting me a mobile home. I'm getting me a dually truck. I'm gonna pull my mobile home. And I'm getting out the rat race. Okay? Get out the rat race. Get out the rat race. Get out. Get off that hamster wheel. Because the only thing it does is going round and round and round and round and round and round, and putting you in a hypnotic state of mind. You know, where you think this is the only life that I have. Just going around a circle. You going around a circle. You just got so accustomed to it. And not just you, me too. I was in the same situation. Till one day I woke up. Like, you know what? I'm tired of this life. It ain't nothing. It's not living. I'm tired of spending. I'm tired of giving my money to where I'm not going to own anything. Y'all are renting. We were renting and not owning. And that's what they want us to do. They want us to rent and not own anything, y'all. Not own anything. Look how much money that you possibly paid on rent. And you would never own that apartment. You would never own that townhouse. You would never own that rental property that you're staying in right now. You're spending thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on something that you would never own. When you could just, hey, you know what? Forget that. I spent $200,000, $100,000, $75,000, $50,000 on this apartment, on this condo, on this townhome, on this house that I'm never going to own. When I could just take about $10,000, your rent is $1,000 a month, You can take that money, go stay with somebody, put your stuff in storage for a second, save $10,000. That's 10 months or less, and get you a mobile home. Trade your vehicle in, get you a dually truck that can pull your mobile home. Call one of these owner financing places, put some money down on the land, and move out there instantaneously, ASAP. That's a 3-step process. Boom, bow, you gone. Boom, bow, you out. Boom, bow, you out. Boom, bow, you out. That's it. But you have to be willing to, listen, to exchange something for change. What are you willing to exchange? What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to quit doing in order to get what you need to get? Because guess what? Your family depends on you. Your children depends on you. Your child depends on you. Your Isha, your wife depends on you. And this is more so for the men. I know women, y'all strong too. You're strong, independent women. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of y'all can do it yourselves. But it's not designed for you to do it yourself. You're gonna need a cover, you're gonna need a hand, you're gonna need someone to help that look at, you know what I mean, to help you. You're gonna need a helpmate. Men, you're gonna need a helpmate as well. That's gonna make sure that they stand 10 toes down with you, that they inspire you, they motivate you, that they getting out there getting their hands dirty along with you. So we can't do it by ourselves. I don't care how much we think that we are Superman and Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna be able to do it by ourselves, okay? Get that out your head. You don't want to do it by yourself. Because if you do it by yourself, guess what? It's an easy takeover. You got land, you got all this stuff on your land, you got ammo, you got pum-pums, you got all of these things. Guess what? Somebody coming right on up in there and take that easily. It's just you. It's just you. Okay? Anything can happen out there on the land and you by yourself. Okay? Anything can happen out there. Can't nobody apply no tourniquet. Can't nobody do this. Can't nobody call 911. Can't nobody escort you to the hospital because it's just you. You maybe didn't form no type of bond or no type of connection with anybody out there, one of your neighbors, none of that. You know what I mean? You don't got no walkie-talkies, no CDs, none of that. You out there solo. John D, what's going on with you, brother? What's going on with you? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Yes, sir. Yes, safe travels to you too, bro. Appreciate you stopping in, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, you have to form some type of pack. You got to form some type of pack when you're out there. You can't just be out there solo. It's important for you not to be a solo light, to be out there by yourself. I can't stress that enough. I can do it by myself. Hey, it's work now. Trust and believe me, it's work. And I'm a hard worker. I'll run circles around the young dudes. You know what I'm saying? I run circles around them. And I'm 50 plus, a young 50 plus. You know what I'm saying? And I run circles around a lot of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have a strong will, strong work ethic. You got to have a vision. You got to know the direction in which you're headed in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you brothers, you know, y'all got to have the same thing. A lot of your sisters, you want a man that has the same thing. Because if not, you're gonna be on a crashing course. For real. You know what I mean? A man don't have no vision, has no direction. He unstable in all his ways. In all his ways. And you don't want someone that's unstable. Because when he's unstable, there's no direction. You become unstable, the house becomes unstable. And when it's unstable, then the house is going to fall, it's going to crumble. But there's no foundation. Okay? There's no foundation. It's weak. The foundation is weak. You don't think, oh, I'm going to lift him up. I'll see he got some potential. I'm going to lift him up. No, don't do it. You're in for a rude awakening. A rude awakening. Don't do that. Don't do that. You want a man that already has a vision. and moving in that direction. Let me say that again. You want a man with a vision and moving in that direction. Don't think that you're going to be able to build him up, that you can change him, that you can be his mama. Don't think none of that, because it's not going to happen. It's going to backfire on you. You're like, well, I'm saying you're wasting all these years and all this time. You're right. When you think back, if you're listening right now, send this to somebody, y'all. Share this video. Give me some thumbs up. Give me a 9 up in the room if I'm making any type of sense whatsoever. Give me a thumbs up or something. Send me a heart. Send me a flower. Something. You know, if I'm making any type of sense. But share the video with someone that you love. And say, man, look, listen to Off Grid. Off Grid is really talking about something right here. You know what I mean? Y'all better get some land. We need to get some land. We need to come together. We need to unify. Ain't no time for separatism. It's time for unification. It's time for us to come together. Man, I got accident right there. It's time for us to come together. Put the pride to the side. Put your pride to the side. And lock arms. And unify. Okay? And unify. Whether you feel some type of way about your kid's mother, the father of your children, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your mother, or whatnot, your homegirl, homeboy, you know. Hey, it's time to put them things to the side. The bitterness, the anger, the hatred, the jealousy, the aggression that you have towards that individual, put that to the side. If y'all got some type of good character traits, you know, that you like about that person or whatever, and you know they're a motivator, they're an inspiration, but just a little thing came between y'all two, and now y'all haven't been talking for some years, put that to the side. Let that go. Let it go. Move forward. Build with each other. Build with each other. Build. Especially if you know somebody for years and years and years and years. But the enemy came and caused some friction and tension between y'all. And now y'all no longer talk with each other. You let one thing destroy a friendship, a relationship, a marriage, a situationship that y'all been building for years. And just one word, one thing happened and knocked all of that out the way. Man, get back over there and apologize. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Let your pride go. Let your ego go. And get over there. And repent to that person. First, take it to the Most High. Repent to the Most High. Go to that person. Be a bigger person than that person. And say, you know what? I apologize. I was wrong. But even if you was in right, by you saying that you was in the wrong, guess what? It's a teachable moment. You're teaching that person something right now. You're showing that person, like, nah, you know what they gonna say? Nah, I was wrong. I apologize. And at times you gotta do that. At times you gotta do that. You gotta apologize to that person. It's okay. Because that pride comes before destruction and the Holy Spirit before the fall. Pride. When you prideful, you start feeling some type of way. You start having a heart condition, your lungs, some organ in your body that's gonna start acting out because of pride, arrogance, you know, bitterness, jealousy, envy, hatred. It's gonna cause some type of physical ailment. And wonder why a lot of people got heart problems. You go back and do your research, you'll find out why. A lot of them was bitter. A lot of them was jealous of someone else over something. That's right, sis. You gotta let go and let Yah. That's what you gotta do. Because he said, hey, he'll get him. He said he'll get him. He'll get him. You know, you don't got to do nothing. You don't have to do anything. He said, let me fight your battle. And that's all we got to do, y'all. We got to trust in the Most High. I don't know what y'all beliefs is or whatever, whatnot, but trust in the Most High. That's the highest you can get. Okay? But let that go. Free yourself. Free yourself. Because you may be stopping your blessings. because you're holding on to something that you don't need to hold on to. And I'm going to leave you with that. Homeowner financing. All right? No RV, get you a mobile home. A pull behind. All right? So I'm going to let y'all go. Hey, I appreciate y'all for stopping in. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Join the tribe. Grow your own, eat your own, and raise your own. Till the next time, I'm off your truck. Peace, blessings.